Welcome to the City of Bakersfield Planning Commission meeting. This television broadcast is brought to you by the local cable companies, the County of Kern, and the City of Bakersfield. You can watch the rebroadcast of this meeting Saturday at 7 p.m. and Sunday at 10 a.m. The agenda for this meeting can be downloaded at www.bakersfieldcity.us. Presiding over this evening's meeting, Chair Zach Bashir-Tosh.
Good evening. It is my pleasure to call to order the October 5th, 2023 Planning Commission meeting. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Chair Bashir-Tosh.
Here.
Vice Chair Cater.
Here.
Commissioner Biddle.
Here.
Commissioner Kaur. Commissioner Komen. Commissioner Neal. Agenda item 2, Pledge of Allegiance.
Please stand. Thank you for attending tonight's Planning Commission meeting. This commission provides an opportunity for the public participation in the development process throughout the city of Bakersfield. The Planning Commission considers a wide variety of projects, including subdivision maps, zone changes, general plan amendments, and more. When applications are received, the City Planning Division analyzes requests. Planning staff will present the facts about the project along with the recommendation to the Planning Commission, who will approve the item or make a recommendation as appropriate. Madam Clerk, next item, please.
Agenda item 3A, Public Statements.
Does anyone in the audience wish to address the commission regarding items listed on tonight's agenda? If you are here for consent public hearing items 5A or non-consent public hearing items 6A, now is not the time to speak. You will be given an opportunity to speak at a later time.
Non-agenda item 3B, Public Statements.
Does anyone in the audience wish to address the commission regarding items not listed on tonight's agenda? If so, please come forward and state your name. Seeing none, Madam Clerk, next item, please.
Agenda item 4, Consent Calendar Items.
All matters listed under the consent items do not require a public hearing and will be enacted by one motion. There will be no separate discussion of said items unless staff or commissioner requests specific items be discussed and or removed for separate action. May I get a motion approving the consent items, please?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second that.
Vice Chair Cater and Chair Middle. Thank you. Please, commissioners, cast your votes.
Motion passes with Commissioner Komen and Commissioner Neal absent.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, next item, please.
Agenda item 5, Consent Public Hearings.
Now is the time for consent public hearing items. If an item is not removed by commissioner, staff, or member of the public, the commission will vote on all items in one motion without further comment. If an item is removed, it will be placed at the end of the non-consent public hearing items. At this time, I will open all of the consent public hearing items. Does any member of the public wish to remove a consent public hearing item? Does any commissioner or staff wish to remove a consent public hearing item? At this time, the consent public hearing items not removed are now closed. May I get a motion to adopt staff's recommendation on the consent public hearing items not removed, incorporating all staff memoranda, and revised staff recommendations?
I'll make a motion that the item 5A be continued for 2 weeks to the October 19th, 2023 Planning Commission meeting.
Thank you, Vice Chair. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Thank you, Commissioner Biddle. Commissioners, please cast your votes.
Motion passes with Commissioner Komen and Commissioner Neal absent.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, next item, please.
Agenda item 6, non-consent public hearings.
Now is the time for non-consent public hearing items. Mr. Johnson, if you could please provide us an update on this item. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Chair, Commissioners, members of the audience. This item was originally scheduled to be considered at today's meeting, but to ensure all relevant parties receive timely notification of the appeal for site plan review number 210399, staff is recommending that this item be opened and continued to a special meeting on October 16th, 2023 at 5:30 p.m. in City Council chambers of City Hall, located at 1501 Truxtun Avenue, Bakersfield, California.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson. The public hearing is now open. Given Mr. Johnson's update, may I get a motion to open and continue the hearing to a special meeting on October 16, 2023? That will be renoticed.
I'll make a motion.
Commissioner Cowher, thank you. A second?
Do we need to ask if anyone's here to make comment before since it was an item that was on today's agenda?
You can, but the preferred method would be to just open and continue it, and they can come and speak at the next meeting. But if there is anyone that wants to speak, now would be the time.
May I get a second?
With that, I'll second.
Thank you. Commissioners, Casher, do we have to vote to continue? We have to vote. Of course we do. Sorry.
Motion passes with Commissioner Coleman and Commissioner Neal absent.
Thank you so much. Madam Clerk, next item, please.
Agenda item 7, communications.
Does staff have any communication items at this time?
Yes, as you would notice, we continued 2 items tonight. The first item was continued to a Thursday regular scheduled meeting of October 19th, and the second item that was continued was to a special meeting on Monday, October 16th. So if members of the audience, I know you're coming here for some class credits, we will be discussing projects there, and you'll get probably a little bit more out of the meeting. So our next meeting will be a special meeting on Monday, October 16th.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson. Madam Clerk, next item, please.
Agenda item 8, commission comments.
Does any commissioner have any comments at this time? Seeing none, Madam Clerk, next item, please.
Agenda item 9, adjournment.
This meeting is adjourned at 5:39, October 5th, 2023.
Is that record? Nope.